The value of an option involves understanding two main components. We will start with a simple stock example. This guide walks through the calculation of an option's worth using a basic scenario. First, we establish the initial scenario to define the relationship between market and contract prices. Consider a stock trading at $100 and a call option that allows you to buy it for $90. The $100 market price is our starting point for this comparison. The $90 purchase price defined in the contract is known as the strike price. With the stock and strike prices set, we can now determine what this right is worth. If you can buy a stock for $90 that is currently worth $100, the right to do so is worth $10. This $10 difference represents the immediate value available to the option holder. In financial terms, this specific worth is referred to as the option's intrinsic value. The foundation for this calculation is the stock price minus the strike price. In our example, subtracting 90 from 100 confirms the $10 intrinsic value. We've calculated intrinsic value for a gain, but what happens when the market numbers change? Suppose the stock price falls to $80, while your option strike price remains at $90. A rational investor would not use an option to buy a stock for more than its current market price. Because of this choice, the calculation for an option cannot result in a negative number for the holder. Options are simply not exercised if the intrinsic value would fall below zero. The complete rule defines intrinsic value as the maximum of the price difference, or zero. We have covered the floor of intrinsic value. Next, we look at factors that influence the total market price. An option with zero intrinsic value may still sell for a price if there is time for the stock to rise. The total option price is ultimately the sum of its intrinsic value and its time value. Understanding these two components provides a clear view of an option's actual market worth.